How you guys doing? I'm Lyndal Spirit, and today I want to talk to you a little bit about the Awaken Spirit Festival. I created the Awaken Spirit Festival not to be like any other festival out there. I understand that, there's a lot of spiritual gatherings and festivals. I really wanted to touch people and for that to carry over home. So let's talk about this aspect of this Awaken Spirit Gathering first. The Awaken Spirit Gathering is designed to, while entertaining you, plant the seeds to help you plug in to all the things you're trying to accomplish in your life. Now, if you're like me and you're looking for something better or to improve your life or you want to do better in your life, the first thing you start doing is researching, trying to get around positive people, trying to be more creative, trying to deal with your finances in a different way. You're trying to create this avenue of success. Now, the issue is, as you're seeking this information, whether it's a video, pictures of friends, seminars, gatherings, what happens typically is you get a lot of great advice that will work for you, okay? What you don't get is how to apply that information to your life. That's what you don't get. So I designed the Awaken Spirit Festival to engage you in a way where you can see and apply things to your life. Now, here's the other thing that a lot of people run into is that we tend to fight ourselves, okay? So when we see we want to make this change, and for instance, you want to be vegan or vegetarian, but you like ribs. Well, it's difficult to just say, no more ribs in the house. It's not so difficult to say, hey, well, maybe, let's cut down a little bit on the meat here. Let's cut down here and there. And eventually it becomes a habit, okay? And then eventually you'll find yourself being vegetarian or vegan, okay? So the whole thing is we create these dramatic chaoses in our life. Typically, when people have health issues, they find out that they're sick, and so they do drastic things to heal themselves, especially if it's fatal, okay? Cancer, for instance. Then people start drinking more carrot juice. Then people start eating more cucumbers. Then people start taking on beets, kale, all these different things that actually reduce your cancer growth, okay? What I want to introduce to you is the ability to start introducing these things naturally, small portions, and blending it into your life. Well, now, imagine if you did that with your money, okay? Flat broke, can't afford McDonald's, you would have a girlfriend or a boyfriend if you could afford it. But right now you can't. You got bills to pay, you got, life to live and things to do, and the money's just not there yet. Okay, I got you. Now, you're going to all the wealth, finance, and marketing seminars, and you're getting great information probably. A lot of them are really, really good programs. The issue is, how do you apply it to somebody who might be homeless, who has children, who has this lifestyle of people around them that's used to and accustomed to not having money, and you trying to go for money makes them feel inferior, so they always tell you, that's not going to work and things like that. How do you apply and stay positive and keep that stuff going in your life? Well, you start small. That's it. If you found something that works for you, you believe in it, don't try to go all out in it at first, okay? Take a bite. Put the effort in. Put the work in. But make sure there are small steps that you can manage. Start off with maybe an hour of your day out of a week. Then 2 hours. Then 3 hours. Then 2 to 3 hours every other day. Then 2 to 3 hours every day. You see how you start building up these habits that will, in a short time, will start bringing about change. Now, how does that help you with the Awaken Spirit Festival? And I keep saying festival because it is a festival, but I call it a gathering because it's a community of spirits coming together, no matter what your background, your gender, your race. All the society boxes are lifted here, okay? The only thing I require is that you be of good heart and good spirit. Other than that, I really don't care. I want you there, okay? Be ready. Be ready, because we're bringing some great stuff, and stuff that you don't see at any type of festival. To give you an idea, I'm going to give you some statistics. This is 5 women. Out of those 5 women, 2 of them have been sexually molested, raped, or sexually trafficked. Okay? This is 5 men. Out of them, 3 have been sexually molested, trafficked, or raped. It's very interesting, isn't it? The reason why it's not talked about is because it's so much more unspoken. It's an attack on a man's manhood or a young boy's sexuality. We don't know how to deal with it, and typically when we go to somebody, regardless of who the predator was, we get like, man up, pull it together. You can't let this get out. It's got to be a secret. It'll be our secret. I went through it. Okay, I'm one of those victims 3 times. Okay, so went through the whole identity crisis. Stopped having sex altogether. Wasn't sure if I was straight or gay. Went through all of it, and it was a friend of mine that was homosexual that came to me and really broke it down for me and helped me work through it. Well, I want to do the same thing. That's why I invited counselors, people who's been through it, people that's been there, to not just talk to the women, but talk to the men. Relationships, sex, love, all these things are part of our everyday life, but we don't want to talk about it. I think we need to. And I think we need to be real about it. I'm real about my sex. I'm real about my love. I'm real about my relationships. I'm real about the life I live. And I want you to start experiencing the transformation process, okay? And start seeing some results. That's why I created the Awaken Spirit Gathering, okay? Yeah, it's a festival. Yes, you're going to have fun. Yes, there's going to be a lot to see and a lot to do. But understand, the reason that this was created was to bring to you a path to apply the things that you've been trying to do in your life in small portions that you can digest, and create a habit and an avenue that no matter what's going on in your life, that you can see, feel, and have tangible results. That's why I created this. That's why these 4 days are so important. Now, maybe some of you are thinking that $175 price tag is a little steep. Let me tell you something. What you're going to learn there, what you're going to feel, what you're going to experience, and what you're going to become a part of is a community. What you're going to become a part of is the change that you want in your life. Everybody runs around talking about success is money or houses or cars or women or men or whatever it is, how many diamonds I got on my finger. Success is whatever you say it is. So if you say that all I want to do is be a little bit more peaceful, have a little bit more organization in my life, good income, that's success to me. That's okay. That's all you need it to be. For those of you that want to obtain the world, for one, I don't think I'll work for you. But now let's say you just want to be one of the wealthier people. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong. with wanting to have a little bit more, live a little bit above the comfort level. Okay, there's nothing really wrong with that at all. There's not. But how do you get to it? Especially if you grew up provish. Okay, you got to do it a little bit at a time. Small steps. One of the greatest stories that I've heard in all my years of seeking self was about the billionaire that was a trash man. And he actually trying to create this avenue and inventions. All he wanted to do was really invent. At the age of 57, one of his inventions took off. Made him a billionaire. Now, people think that overnight, you see these people pop up overnight. It's because you're just seeing them in their success. They don't tell you about the 10, 20 years prior to that success. The Awaken Spirit Festival has 20 plus years of research, development, work. The Dreamweaver Foundation Arizona alone is a little bit over that, okay? The Mother of Earth Peace and Love Festival. All the stuff I've researched, learned it, lived it, okay? I didn't come from a wealthy background. And for those of you that know me, you know that I have my highs and I have my lows. I get really, really wealthy and I go broke helping other people, okay? My grandmother described it before she passed as self-sabotage. I felt guilty for having so much money, so I would query it away on frivolous people who didn't deserve it, trying to give them a shot at what I had. Okay? I had to stop that. I had to create an avenue where I could have the resources to help those people that really need the help, but not at the cost of my own. Okay? That's a hard decision to make because a lot of us have a lot of issues around money. Okay? So you have to understand it. And you have to create these avenues where you create opportunities for people to help other people without hurting you. Okay? So, the Awaken Spirit Festival is one of the flagship festivals that the Dreamweaver Foundation will be hosting. And this is the first year we're doing it in Arizona. And we're looking for real people that want to make a change. Real people that want to live life and have fun doing it.